In this video, I'll be talking about registered agent and business address. So let's get started. First of all, we're going to look at registered agent. So let's get started with our first topic, which is function. So I'm just going to write it down. Function. Okay. So a registered agent acts as your business's legal representative for receiving service of process and other critical legal documents. These documents include service of process, government correspondence, and annual report reminders. All right, now we're going to look at the pros and cons of registered agent. All right, so starting with the pros, I'm just going to write it down. Pros. So the first pro we have is legal compliance. So it ensures you meet the legal requirement for most businesses to have a registered agent in the state of operation. So failing to do so can result in penalties or even judgments in lawsuits. The next one we have is peace of mind. So it guarantees you won't miss critical legal documents that could impact your business. Early awareness of a lawsuit or government notice allows you to take timely action and potentially avoid consequences which can be costly. And the next one we have is privacy options. So using a registered agent service keeps your personal address out of public records, offering an extra layer of privacy and security. So that is it for the pros. Now let's look at the cons. So cons, and the first one we have is cost. So registered agent services typically charge an annual fee ranging from around $50 to $200 depending on the provider and location. The next one we have is availability. So if you act as your own registered agent, you or someone you designate needs to be available during regular business hours at the designated address to receive legal documents. This can be inconvenient if you work remotely or have unpredictable work hours. All right, now let's move on to the other term we have, business address. So first of all, we're going to start by looking at its function. Okay, so the business address is the physical location associated with your business. It can be a home office, a leased office space, a co-working space, or even a virtual office address. This address serves several purposes. So I'm just going to write down these purposes. The first one being public communication. Okay. So it's used on your website, marketing materials, and official documents to inform clients, partners, and the public about your business location. All right. The next one we have is operational base. Operational base. So it serves as the central location for receiving business mail, packages, and potentially even clients or customers depending on your business model. The next one we have is legal significance. Legal significance. So it may be used for legal purposes such as registering your business with the government or filing for licenses and permits. However, it's important to note that not all legal documents are sent to your business address. Alright, so that is it for the function. Now let's look at the pros of business address. So the first one we have is professional image. So projects a polished business image with a physical address in a prestigious location, especially if you use a commercial office space or a virtual office address. The next one we have is operational efficiency. Operational efficiency. So it provides a central location to manage mail, packages, and potentially client or customer interactions. And lastly, we have potential legal use. Potential legal use. So it may be required for business registration or obtaining licenses and permits depending on your location. All right, now let's look at the cons. So I'm just going to write it down. So the first con we have is cost again. So leasing a physical office space can be expensive, especially in prime locations. Virtual office addresses typically have a lower cost, but there might be additional fees for features like meeting rooms. The last and the next one we have is limited flexibility. So a physical office location ties you to a specific place which might not be ideal for remote businesses. All right, now let's conclude this. So, a registered agent ensures legal compliance and protects your business. A business address portrays your operational presence. So, many businesses choose both. Consider your budget, legal requirements, and business model to determine the best approach for your specific needs. So, alright, guys, that'll be it for the review. I hope it helped you out, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace out.